Hey guys, it's John.
And Kimmy.
And we're back with 999. We just completed the first room.
Yeah, we
And
did.
Now we're in another hallway.
We completed door number 4.
Or have we?
Come on, open!
It's not going to open because you rattled it, you know.
It's not going to open because you rattled it, you know. Should I do it like that?
That was very good.
Thank you.
Yes.
You gotta get into the voice,
Damn
right?
it.
Look over here.
Look over here.
Elevators. And the buttons.
It helps me to get into character.
Of course they don't work.
Of course they don't work.
The power must be out here too, just like by the staircase.
That leaves this door. Well, looks like we don't have any choice.
Yeah.
Sure does.
Yeah.
Well then, let's open it.
All right, here I go.
Oh, so it's a kitchen.
What were you expecting?
Isn't it obvious? The exit. I was hoping this would be the way out of here.
You really think it'd be that easy?
Yeah, I know. Still.
If we can just get through this door, we should come out on the other side of that grate we saw earlier.
Oh, but don't we need a key for that?
No good.
Sorry. I guess that wasn't very constructive.
You're an idiot, Junpei.
I don't know why those weren't.
Anyway, let's take a look.
Hey,
What's that?
Huh? Oh yeah, I guess I forgot to tell you. I found this a little while ago. It's a map of the B deck.
let me see that. I knew it. See? Look.
Yes, hold your horses.
What did you figure out?
This is handy.
See? We came in here. Now if we go out there, then we'll be on the other side of the grate.
How about that? She's right. We can get out through there.
So, just to clarify what's happening, this long hallway back here, that's where we just were, these two rooms.
Okay.
This is through door 4. And then we came out here, there was a grate here, so now we're going to go through here to the other side of the grate.
So, that grand staircase.
Right here?
Yeah. Is that where we were earlier?
Yeah.
So the doors were on the other, were behind the staircase?
It was, yeah.
Because I thought they'd be where those round things are.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
That's odd.
But, yeah, anyway.
Cool.
So, it's not very intuitive just looking at it.
Yeah, no, it's
So.
not.
There we go. Here, you can have it back.
Thanks.
Thanks.
Why
There's a
did he
card
stutter?
reader on the right side of the door.
And that means the key card is somewhere in here, right?
That seems the most likely.
All right, we know what we need to do then. Let's get moving. First off, I say we split up and look for clues.
Okay.
It's like the beginning of the investigation part of Danganronpa. Where it's
Right.
like,
Yeah, except not as jamming music.
right. But definitely more dramatic of an entrance, which is great.
I miss the music.
I do too.
It's so good. All right.
I do like the music in this one, though.
Oh, sorry. What do I click on?
Oh, don't you know what to do?
What should I click on?
Let's click on that little piece of paper.
A voucher. It says appetizer 9, meat dish 10, soup A, seafood dish F.
Well, we're keeping that.
Well, we didn't pick it up. Those 9 plates look pretty expensive.
They're plates for appetizers. Remember, appetizers usually come on square plates.
Okay. Well, excuse me, princess. It's a Zelda reference to the awful CDI versions of the... Yeah.
I totally know that joke.
We're gonna have to watch some Angry Video Game Nerd episodes, I think.
Oh, that'd be fun.
Okay.
I like him.
1, 2, 3. There's 10 of them.
Oh, okay. Count.
If you flip these over, they look like hats. The middle is super deep for a plate.
Is it a bowl? They're soup plates. They're made that way so that the soup doesn't spill. If we ever get out of here, you should treat yourself to a nice dinner out.
What makes you think a poor college student has the money to do something like that?
I like how sassy she is. I think there are 15 of these plates. I'm assuming they're for seafood.
How the hell can you tell that? They look just like any other plate from the 99-cent store.
If you ever take a lady out to dinner, you're going to embarrass yourself.
I've embarrassed myself in front of Kimmy many times by not correctly identifying the appetizer plates and soup plates at the establishments that we frequent.
It is so embarrassing every single time.
Yeah, she's always like, oh no.
He
Second-hand
doesn't
embarrassment.
know. He's
He
using
doesn't-
the wrong fork.
He does not know that the lotus has 8 petals.
The lotus has 8 petals.
Oh, she added something sassy.
I feel sorry for June.
What? Why the hell are you bringing up June?
The lady doth protest too much, methinks. You are not terribly subtle.
That's a Shakespeare reference.
You're well educated. So that voucher.
I read Shakespeare, so therefore I'm well educated.
It was a joke.
I know, mine was too. Mine was a joke too. There's a bunch of little wavy ridges on this plate.
Those plates are for serving meat. Ugh. You really are ignorant, aren't you?
This sounds like my comments section. Like whenever I don't know something that's like kind of obscure, niche knowledge, they're always like, John wasn't well educated, I guess.
Or when you like purposely misidentify something and everyone's like, ugh, you're so wrong.
Did John just pronounce the Greek god Hermes' name Hermes? What? What? Did anyone else catch that? That idiot.
I love it.
Is it pronounced Hermes? I don't know.
That's how I've always heard it.
I don't know. Who cares? He didn't
Hermes.
exist.
Hermes.
It's the name of something that didn't exist.
But it still is a name.
Yeah, a name that somebody made up and was just like, I think it should be pronounced this way.
Aren't all names
Yeah, that's why it's dumb.
So what are your thoughts
My
on
name's
GIF
pronounced-
versus GIF?
My name's pronounced Joan.
Joan.
You know, like
What about
OH.
Jahan?
OH is pronounced like O. Well, same with my name, Joan.
What about Jahan? You gotta get the H.
Jahan. Yeah.
Jahan.
No, it's just pronounced Joe. The N is silent. I've decided.
I decided my name would be Kaimamami.
All right, we need to go.
Kaimamami.
Come on, it's not like I needed to know this crap. Jeez. All right, we're done with the plates, I think.
Do we not? Okay, that's fine.
Okay, so this room is kind of confusing.
Oh my
Look,
god. Oh my
yeah.
god. Okay.
Right? Okay, so let's check out this room right here. Or
Can you click on the kettle?
wow. This pot looks like it's made out of silver.
I bet drinking tea from this pot would be really yummy.
Spending a day off with June, drinking tea. Could such a day ever happen for me?
Jumpy?
Oh, nothing. We don't really need hot water, so we should be moving on.
This ship is sinking and I'd like a cup of tea.
It's a lot of notes. They've got a bunch of stuff written on them, but it doesn't look like a code or anything like that. Thanks, Santa. Where do you want to go? Sorry.
Can you click on the door? I know you wanted to. Are those cheese wheels?
What next? Cheese wheels?
Yes!
Cheese on them.
I can die
hey,
happy now.
There's something behind the cheese.
You're right. Why don't we move some of the cheese?
All right, guys, time to move it. June and I need to look behind you.
Was he talking to the cheese?
Yes, he was talking
Okay,
to the cheese.
I just want to make sure I understood.
There's a little green bottle back there. Ooh, bottle of oil.
Oh, look, cooking oil. I thought it said Jumpy. Junpei, you could probably use this to make something slippery. I'm uncomfortable with this game.
This game's filthy.
Wait, what are you talking about? No, I'm just kidding.
Oh wait, I just understood the. What does Kimmy want to do?
Let's click on this. There's so much stuff in here. A whole lot of cans.
This is probably a pantry.
He's so smart.
There's milk in here.
Milk in an iron barrel. Judging by the rust, it's probably really old.
Maybe we shouldn't open it up. I don't think it'd be a pretty sight.
This was a helpful room.
Wait, well, we're not done with it. There are cans lining every shelf in here. Wooden box on the second row, though.
A rusty knife? I don't think we'll be able to use it while it's like this.
It's futile.
Futile?
Resistance is futile.
You know, a waste, useless, pointless.
Oh, she's a thesaurus.
Oh. Any particular reason you wanted to bring that up?
Oh, no reason really. I was just thinking about futility.
Huh? Why were you thinking about futility?
Well, it has something to do with the Titanic.
The Titanic?
Oh my god, here we go.
Yep. Have you ever heard the story that the sinking of the Titanic was predicted?
She means like in a... Let's just say no.
Okay, let's say no. She means like in a what?
No, I haven't.
Like a mystical
What is it?
way. Not in the insurance fraud way.
Huh?
She means it was predicted in a mystical way, doesn't she? Like like a guru was like, I see the future, the
No.
Titanic will sink.
No, she doesn't. You'll see.
Does she mean in the insurance fraud way? I'm so excited.
In 1892, 14 years before the
God.
Titanic sank, a novel was published. It was called Futility. It was written by an American novelist named Morgan Robertson. The story was about a big cruise ship colliding with an iceberg and sinking. Of course, if that was the only similarity, there wouldn't be any reason to mention it. It wasn't, though. The name of the ship, its nationality, course, departure time, size, displacement, maximum speed, number of passengers and crew, the number of lifeboats, even the location of the accident itself, and the cause and the location of the damage. Everything matches the Titanic almost exactly.
Is that real?
Yeah.
I'm reading this novel.
Keep going,
It was
though.
almost as if he'd seen the whole thing happen. But this book was written 14 years before the Titanic sank.
What is it? Digital root that we've been looking for?
Yeah.
It's 5 of 14.
Yeah, the digital root of 14 is 5, but
But that's not all.
don't read into it.
It wasn't just futility that predicted the sinking of the Titanic. There were 2 other similar stories written by a man named William Thomas Stead. Both of them before the accident. One in 1886 and one in 1892. Stead wrote 2 stories that had striking similarities to the Titanic disaster. In one, 2 ships collided. Many of the passengers died because there weren't enough lifeboats. In the other, a ship collided with an iceberg and sank.
I don't know. I mean, I'll give you that it seems a little weird, but I'm pretty sure it wasn't too uncommon for ships to hit icebergs back in the day, or even other ships.
Right, I knew you'd say that. But what if Stead had some sort of special powers? To be more specific, what if he had the ability to do automatic writing?
What? Automatic writing? Wait, are you talking about when someone's possessed by a spirit and then they write a bunch of stuff without knowing what they're writing?
Yes.
What do you mean, yes? That stuff's a load of bull. Okay, let's say, hypothetically, that automatic writing isn't a total load. These guys still couldn't have predicted the sinking of the Titanic. When this Stead dude wrote his thing, nobody had died on the Titanic yet. So if automatic writing is about being possessed by dead people, who the hell possessed him so he could write that stuff?
That's not it.
What's not it?
Stead wasn't possessed by a spirit. He was doing the possessing.
Oh. What are you smoking?
William Thomas Stead was a passenger on the Titanic. He just wrote down what he saw with his own eyes 20 years before it happened.
Why don't we talk about this some other time, okay?
Huh? But
Come on, let's get back to it.
I want to talk about this some more. What?
Yeah, all that's true, by the way. Yeah, William Thomas Stead was a passenger of the Titanic that
Did he die?
had written a novel about, yeah. He wrote a novel about a ship colliding with an iceberg and sinking. Yeah. I believe it was also called The Titanic in the book. But that's up for a little bit of speculation, if I'm thinking of the right thing. Because I think in the first printing, it wasn't called The Titanic. But I don't know that for sure. I've just
Okay.
seen that posted online unofficially that like, oh, well, in the second printing, they changed the name of the boat to The Titanic so they could sell more copies.
Oh, because it was after the disaster.
After the disaster, yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah,
Also,
but still.
really shitty.
But still really weird.
yeah. Oh my god.
And also, June seems to know an awful lot about the Titanic.
She sure does.
Titanic trivia meister over there.
She really is, though.
It had a mummy. Hey, Jumpy, did you know that the sinking of the Titanic was predicted? I think one of them was possessed by himself from the future. His name was William Thomas Stead. Hey, did you know that...
And Junpei's just like,
Did you know that the Titanic had a mummy on it named Amun-Ra? And the curse of the mummy sunk the Titanic?
Also, why does she know all those symbols, too?
I don't know. Should we combine these two?
Sure. See what happens. Nothing happened. Let me have the mouse back.
No, I want to play.
Gonna be mad. There's nothing inside. Kimmy's playing right now, guys, so
I want
if
to
we,
look at this
if we
again.
fuck something up, you know who to blame.
This voucher doesn't match the number of plates on the table. Okay, that's what I was checking. It says appetizer 9, meat dish 10, soup A, seafood fish F on the voucher. And the plates on the table are 9 appetizer, 16 meat, 10 soup, 15 seafood. Maybe they're using hexadecimal here.
And the hexadecimal is...
It's a number system that goes 8, 9, A, B, C, D, E, F, 10, 11. You're familiar with base 10, right?
You're gonna love this, by the way.
I'm so excited.
You're gonna love how little sense this makes. Go ahead.
Great. That's the normal system of numbers. The base 10 equivalents for hexadecimal numbers would go like this. A equals 10, B equals 11, C equals 12, D equals 13, E equals 14, F equals 15, and 10 equals 16.
Let's just take a look at that real quick. 10,
So A is 10, B is 11, C is 12, blah, blah, blah.
10 through 15 are letters. And then 10 is 16.
Why? I hate it. The 10 becomes 16 in base 10. I know it sounds strange, but if you can think of it as just 6 letters added onto the normal number system after 9. I thought she was going to
But
continue
you
talking.
can. She didn't
Yeah.
say if.
Oh yeah, but you can.
Yeah.
A
Yeah,
equals
so
10,
you don't
blah,
need to
blah,
read
blah,
it.
and
Yeah.
so on. I think I get. Oh,
I think I get it.
weird.
A countertop. We've got a rolling pin and a colander. Nothing useful, in other words.
Okay. Your mouse is so much smoother than mine.
Didn't we get you a new mouse? We have the same mouse.
I know, but yours is much more sensitive than mine is.
Really?
I think it's a setting.
We have the same mouse, though.
Yeah, but yours.
Maybe.
Yours
I don't-
like
I
flips
haven't,
around.
I haven't done anything to it.
Me neither.
Maybe you need a new mouse pad.
Maybe.
That could be it.
Maybe. Anyway.
It's a tank with a pipe coming out of it. Nothing really that special about it.
Hey, Santa. Could you open that door, please?
What the hell? There's no way I could open that thing.
I love how offended he gets.
Guess you're getting to that age where your eyes start to go, huh?
You'd better watch your mouth, boy, or someone won't live it long enough to see that door opened.
This has got the two of them on edge. We gotta get out of here. And fast. That's the exit. There's a big old iron plate over the door. I don't think we can open it.
Yeah. Wait, I thought this was the exit.
That's the exit, yeah, with the card reader.
So why were they talking about those?
I don't
okay,
know.
Okay. Oh no.
It's a code. An iron oven. Looks pretty heavy duty.
It's probably industrial quality. I bet you could cook anything with this.
Anyway, let's have a look inside. Damn, I knew it. It's locked. All we've got here is a pot and frying pan. Oh, and a pressure cooker. Well, I guess we could use some of these as weapons. What kind of an idiot are you?
Armpit.
You're gonna run around holding that thing while you're looking for the dead? Hey man, it was just a joke. Why so serious?
Why so serious?
It's like the Dark Knight. I love Joker impressions. There are some bottles of seasonings in here.
You didn't like mine?
No, it was great. Yours was terrific.
Oh, thank you. I believe you.
I wonder what this drawer is.
You see the metal grate on top of the grill? They make it like that so that the fat and juices can drip off of the meat while it cooks.
The drawer seems to be stuck. It won't open. All right, it's going. Do you think this was all part of Zero's plan? Probably. Kinda hard to believe there's a chef on board somewhere.
So he's saying there's a fire burning?
Yeah.
Okay.
It looks like the area under the plate opens up.
No, you can't. I already checked. It's sealed shut. I think that's where the coal goes. All right. There's a pot on top of the stove. If there are some ingredients around here, I could cook something up for us.
Lotus, can you can actually cook?
Who the hell do you think I am? You'd better believe I know how to boil hot water and put in my instant noodles. And I can boil eggs too.
I need to start doing his little sound effects that he does when he has nothing to say.
We don't want to look at that yet. Okay.
That's that rolling pin and colander, sort of on the other side of the plate.
So we were over here before.
You should check the sink.
Okay, we'll get there.
Damn it, there's nothing in here.
Hey, Santa, digging through the trash really suits you.
What the hell did you say? Listen, lady, I did you a favor. I knew you'd just piss and moan, so I did it for you.
Oh my. I don't recall asking you to do anything.
I ought to throttle you.
Squeeze me.
Does it feel colder in here? A trash can. There's nothing inside of it. Well, better than being full of rotten food, I suppose.
Whoa!
Are you okay?
I'm fine.
It's a whetstone. A whetstone? What are you planning to do with that? Aw, shit. Don't tell me you're gonna try and smash open the card reader. Are you? Oh.
Are you an idiot? You know, I'm really having a lot of thoughts before I know that Lotus says them. And it's funny to me, but not as funny as it was yesterday. If you do that, then we'll never get out of here.
Oh. Yeah, I guess that would be bad, huh?
This whetstone's only going to be useful if we need to sharpen something.
Oh my god, sharpen something. Maybe I'll use the whetstone to sharpen the knife.
Ooh, we can hear the scraper sounds.
The blade of the knife is getting sharper by the second. I should be able to cut something pretty good with this.
Sweet. Now it looks pretty.
Sure. A sink. Still got water in it. There are a couple of plates in there, but I don't think they're gonna help us much.
So there's nothing underneath it?
No. There's not.
Okay.
You look mad. There's a rolling pin and colander here. Nothing useful.
All right.
So, Kimmy, what do you want to do next?
Hexadecimal. I wonder if it's some kind of hint.
Yeah, maybe.
Junpei, do you remember what I told you about hexadecimal code earlier?
Yeah, of course I do.
All right then, here's a little quiz for you. Oh no, a quiz! What would 9 plus f be in base 10?
Well, f equals 15, so it would be 9 plus 15, which would be 24, right?
Yeah! That's right. Good job, you're a fast learner. So I can't look at this again?
No, you can't.
Oh, I'm just supposed to know it? All right. So it was 9, 10, A, F. 9,
9, 10 AF.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it'd be
It's just,
10.
it's funny because it sounds like 9, 10 as fuck.
Oh, it does, yeah. I was like, why would you say
Those
that?
plates are 9, 10 AF.
AF! All right, so, because we're trying to figure out this code.
We can't solve it yet.
Oh, okay. So maybe we should use the knife on this?
We can't do that yet.
Do you want to play?
Oh, thanks!
I was
This
having
is the door
fun.
we came in through. It's not locked, so we could go back out, but what's the point, right?
Who wants some cheese?
All that's out there is an iron gate and a dead-end hallway. Yup. Might as well be locked for all the good going back out there do. Okay.
We should cut the cheese.
I think we go through here. Yeah. There we go.
I'm glad that you know how to play the game.
It's almost like I'm here to help with the pacing.
It's a bolt. And it's really rusty.
She just rubbed my arm. She likes me.
That's what I did to him.
Even though I'm passive aggressive to her the entire recording
I
session.
love him.
Will this even open?
We won't know till we try. Let's give it a shot. All right. Let's see if you're gonna come out. Damn. No dice.
You know what we need?
Ah.
Oil!
This bolt is rusted in place. It won't budge. Of course. Maybe if I put some oil on it. Hey. Just a little bit of oil and... Come on! Come on, you little son of a bitch!
I love how upset
Whoa.
Santa was about that. Hey!
No, that was Junpei saying all that.
I know, but Santa appeared and was like,
But-
hey!
It's like earlier when he was like, the door opened.
Yeah. Calm down, Santa.
Whoa! Ha! Yes! Got you, you little bastard!
You did it, Jumpy! You're so smart. You're so smart, Jumpy.
Damn straight. Okay, you're creepy. You and your Titanic trivia.
Oh, it's cold in here.
Burn.
What is this place?
Are you blind?
Are you cold?
A freezer.
Oh, no way. That's way too cold for me. I'll freeze solid in seconds. Sorry, but I'm afraid I'll have to pass on this one. I'm going to leave the rest to you.
Oh, whoa. It's really cold in here.
Hey, you don't need to be in here. You had a fever just a little bit ago. You should stay outside. We got this.
No, I'm fine.
June
The
strikes
fever's
me.
gone now.
She strikes me as very fragile.
June?
But
Huh?
no! Why did it suddenly close? Ah! The knob's frozen.
But why?
It looks like the pipe next to it broke, and...
Hey, Lotus! You're out there, right? Open the door!
What do you want? What's going on?
The door won't open! Try opening it from that side, please!
Oh, fine. If you say so. Hold on.
She sounds like Lilith from Frasier. That's amazing. I'm very happy.
It's no use. It won't budge. You've got more people in there. You figure it out.
You figure it out. Oh. Oh.
God damn it.
Anyway, let's find a way out. If we don't get moving, we're gonna be permanent residents.
Two heads are better than none. I'm sure we'll figure something out.
Yeah, you're right. Let's just take a good look around this room, okay?
Right.
Okay. So what do you want to click on?
I guess that big old thing in the corner.
This thing?
Mm-hmm. Dry ice?
Can't you make that stuff cause an explosion if you seal it in something that's airtight? Explode? Yeah, didn't you do that in school? You should never underestimate the power of expanding gas. Cool.
Dry ice is just frozen carbon dioxide, right?
Yeah, it is.
I wonder how warm it has to get for it to turn back into gas again.
Hell if I know. How is that gonna help us anyway?
Oh, well, I figured we might be able to use it to get out of here.
Carbon dioxide sublimation point is negative 109 degrees. Any warmer than that, and it'll turn into gas. Any lower, and it becomes a solid.
Oh, how do you know that?
Despite my looks, I'm the the queen of random knowledge.
Looks
like
bad
how
to
her-
mess up when you're showing off.
I like how her tee-hee is.
Oh, you're so cold your mouth's going numb?
Yeah, that's right.
You're just doing that on purpose, aren't you?
Come on, guys. Don't you think that's kind of weird? I wonder why it doesn't turn into a liquid first.
He wanted it out of the freezer now. It did seem rather odd. What?
It's so sometimes the choices are told in like past tense. Like, what did Junpei decide to do here?
Okay.
I'm gonna say we should say it did seem rather odd.
Okay, that's fine.
It is kind of weird.
But it can turn into a liquid. Carbon dioxide turns to liquid if you put it under high enough pressure. But at 1 atmosphere, normal air pressure,
It won't turn into a liquid, right?
That's right. Instead of melting, it'll do what's called sublimating and change immediately from a solid state to a gaseous one.
See, that is weird. Water's a liquid between 32 degrees and 212
Oh my
degrees.
God.
So why isn't that the case for carbon dioxide?
Because it's
There's
not
a kind
water.
of ice that doesn't turn into liquid when it goes above 32 degrees.
Huh?
I heard about it. Its melting point is 96 degrees.
Ice with a melting point of 96 degrees?
You mean there's water that freezes at 96 degrees?
Yeah, well, you could also look at it as ice that won't melt until it's 96 degrees.
So what's this ice with a melting point of 96 degrees called?
I heard it's called Ice 9.
Ice 9?
Originally, Ice 9 was a made-up substance invented by a science fiction author. But recently, scientists have discovered that such a substance actually exists.
Wait, hold up. So is this thing called Ice 9, or is it water?
Like I said, if the ice is over 96 degrees, it'll be liquid. If it's under that, it'll solidify. So you could think of it as a polymorph of H2O. Here, think of it like diamonds and graphite. They're both made of carbon, right? But depending on the structure of the crystallization, the hardness and structure are completely different.
I like that little that she threw in there.
Yeah,
So
it's
you're
good because
saying
they're
normal
still
water
freaking
and this
cold.
Ice 9 are like that?
Yep. Have you heard the story about the crystallization of glycerin? For 150 years after the discovery of glycerin, people cooled it, warmed it. They did all sorts of things to it. But whatever they did, it never crystallized. However, one day in 1920, some glycerin on its way to England by ship was discovered to have crystallized during the trip. Scientists around the world wanted to research this new crystallized form of glycerin and asked for seeds. Oh, a seed is a sample of the original crystallized substance. With a seed crystal, further crystallization of glycerin would be easy. However, something very strange happened. Not only did the glycerin encouraged by seed crystals begin to crystallize, even the samples nearby did, even though they were tightly sealed. And it didn't end there. After that day, it doesn't matter where in the world it is. All glycerin crystallizes naturally when cooled to less than 64 degrees. Before that day, no matter how glycerin was cooled, it refused to crystallize. But once the crystallization had begun, it was almost like, how do I put it? It was almost like all the glycerin in the world was communicating. Communicating in some way that we can't sense. And now it's happening everywhere.
Impressed.
Wow, that's pretty interesting. But, what does that
so
have to do
weird.
with Ice 9?
What she's saying is that it's a lot like Ice 9. What happened, I mean.
A lot like? Oh, that would be bad. If water everywhere started freezing at 96 degrees, man.
It'd be the end of the world. At any rate, we're not gonna have to worry about the end of the world unless we can get out of here pretty damn quick. Alright guys, I think that's enough of that. I didn't think we'd get quite this far off topic. I mean, I know I'm kinda at fault here, but we can't be screwing around anymore. So seriously, I might go by the name Santa right now, but I didn't grow up in Iceland. I freaking hate the cold. So let's get cracking, alright? We gotta find a way out of here.
Selfish, isn't he? Ice 9 is interesting and all, but we can discuss it more once we get out of this freezer.
I do feel like June wants to discuss all sorts of weird stuff at odd times.
I know, right? So, a couple notes about that. There is a real substance called Ice 9. It started off... There's a science fiction material that Kurt Vonnegut wrote about called Ice 9.
Really?
Yeah, but there's a real Ice 9 that's basically like a scientifically, like genetically not genetically. I don't know what the word I'm looking for is, but it's a modified form of ice that has a different
Structure?
melting point. It's not 32 degrees, but it doesn't behave like what they talked about.
Okay, so it's like partly true, but not completely true?
Right, and the same thing goes for the glycerin stuff. Like, they're talking about disappearing polymorphs, which has happened, but it hasn't happened as dramatically as what they're describing.
Okay.
So, like, there have been cases where chemicals have changed by being, like, in the presence of each other, not in contact.
Oh, weird. What?
So you can Google disappearing polymorphs if you want to read about it.
That's insane.
Yeah, right? This thing's frozen solid. This pork? Yeah, seems like it. What's this thing? It looks like a tag or something. Wow, look at this pixelated chunk of pork.
It's beautiful.
It's wonderful.
Jumpy, is there a slip of paper in that meat?
I think there's something written on here, but I can't read it like this. If we try and pull it out, it'll probably rip. You need to defrost that. Don't think we're gonna be doing that in this room.
Breathe on it really hard.
Jumpy, did you know that pork was actually created out of rabbit?
On
What?
the Titanic.
It's a genetically modified material made by Nazi scientists after World War II.
She would say something like that.
Pork wasn't originally like the pork we eat today.
We never ate pigs until the 1950s.
Everything's frozen in here. Thanks, Junpei. Observation of the century.
He's so helpful. It doesn't look like there's anything else interesting.
Oh, okay. Oh, right.
Oh.
Yeah, we got this big thing.
Oh. Is that a rope? Oh, it's
Sturdy
a
rope.
sturdy rope.
Oh, not just any rope.
It's a rope.
Well, we could use it to attach something to something else, I suppose. Yeah, that's what rope is for, Santa.
Again, super helpful.
A water bottle.
Yeah, it is. Okay, great. Good conversation, guys.
There isn't anything else here that looks useful. Okay.
So we gotta put something in something else and make it do something with the rope and either collide or move.
Yeah, we got
or...
a lot of items. But I think we should have another one. Oh, here we go.
It's really hard. It's frozen stiff.
Hey, June, can you say that again?
Huh?
Say it again.
It's really hard.
Again.
It's really hard.
Thanks. Something wrong, Junpei? Your face is bright red. Nothing. I'm fine.
If it's that hard, you can probably use it as a hammer.
Yeah, good point. Maybe we can use it to break something.
I have something in mind that they could break.
You look like it's my face right now.
No, we wouldn't break your face.
We break Junpei's face. Hey, don't break my
lower.
face.
Can we click on that? Oh.
No good. I can't hit it hard enough to break it. Maybe it just needs more of a shock, you know?
More of a shock. Say it again. There's water dripping from this pipe.
Looks like when the pipe burst, the water hit the doorknob and froze it in place. This water actually seems almost warm. Okay. So we're gonna have to do a lot of item combining here.
All right, so do we need to put the dry ice in the bottle? Do we need to hit the dry ice with the chicken hammer?
All right. The dry ice is all in pieces now. Dry
right.
ice crumbled.
Now let's put it in the bottle.
I'm gonna put these pieces of dry ice into the water bottle. Water bottle with dry ice in it.
Do we tie the rope around the bottle?
And let's just tie a rope on here. Water bottle bomb.
Cool.
Cool.
Put water into the bottle with dry ice, and make sure the lid's closed. Now I just have to put this makeshift bomb on the doorknob.
Can you freeze it?
All right,
Okay, cool.
that's set. So,
Stick it on there.
What do we do now?
We just need to give it a little tap. The bottle's already about to pop. If we just throw a rock or something at it, it'll go off all on its own.
A small rock. Huh. A small rock. All right, this ought to do the trick.
I hope that's not dry ice.
Some dry ice, huh? Not a bad idea.
You're not supposed to touch it.
How's
All
he
right,
picking
guys,
it up?
Stand back. Actually, we should probably hide somewhere.
Where exactly do you expect us to hide, genius?
There isn't really anywhere big enough.
Yeah, there is. Look, right here. We can hide in there. Come on, get inside, quick.
What if it froze that shit?
All right, here I go.
They'd really be in trouble.
3, 4, 5.
You're counting the wrong way.
Oh.
That is a really sad excuse for a joke, man.
Sorry, dude. All right, for real this time. You guys ready?
Yes, whenever you're ready.
Just throw the damn thing.
All right, here I go. 3, 2, 1.
Jumpy! The ice on the door, is it gone?
Yeah, it's gone.
Yeah! Yeah! I love it.
He loves to celebrate. Ain't it sweet?
I'm not making fun of the voice actor. I know it sounds like it. I like how animated he makes Junpei. It's fun.
Yeah, no, it really is.
Yeah. It's very.
Especially with coming from Danganronpa protagonists where they're just like,
Hey guys,
I don't think
let's
we
not
should do
forget
that.
hope,
Yeah.
guys.
You're wrong.
The blast must have shattered it.
Yes. All right, let's see if it opens.
Hooray! We're out!
Move! Oh, god damn it! Hot. Fuck!
Well, you did just grab the grill. What did you think would happen? Hey, where's Lotus?
Welcome back. I was starting to get tired of waiting for you guys.
What were you doing?
What do you mean, what was I doing? I was waiting.
We were gonna die.
Oh, yeah? But you didn't. So everything worked out all right, didn't it?
What the hell?
Just kidding. It might not look like it, but I was really worried.
Oh, don't give me that crap.
I'm telling the truth. I mean, if you died, then I'd be in trouble too. If you died, then I'd be stuck here, and I'd die too. See? I did all I could. I even looked around to see if there was anything I could use to pry open the door. But I couldn't find anything. So, all I could do was wait. I mean, what else did you want me to do? Call the cops?
Fine. But there's one thing I have to ask you.
What's that?
You didn't close the door, did you?
What? You think I closed the door on you? Why would I do something like that? It closed on its own. I told you before, if you die, then I die too.
Yeah, I guess so.
If she really wanted to kill us, all she had to do was bar the door from the outside. But she didn't. Well, she didn't do anything. She's only lazy, or negligent at least, not an attempted murderer.
Well, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I doubted you.
Oh, yes, well that's all right. As long as you understand.
Hey, no more screwing around, you two. Break time's over. Especially for you, lady. You've just been sitting on that fat ass of yours while we were freezing to death.
How rude! I was plenty busy.
Yeah. How about you put all that energy into something besides bitching? Let's go.
This is a dysfunctional group.
Wow.
I know,
Aren't
right?
they just cranky?
Well. All right, so what we got? We got the chunk of pork.
Let's put it on the grill.
I was hoping you would say that.
I'm smart sometimes.
Here's me putting it on the grill. Boop. Guess I'll put this meat on the grill.
I'm not gonna lie, when Santa was grabbing the grill and we heard the knocking sound, I thought she was inside the grill.
Oh my
at
God.
first. And I was like, because it made the knocking sound twice. So the first time I was like, I guess he just ran into the grill or something, which is stupid. And then it happened again, and then they were like, "Where's Lotus?" I was just like, "What?" And then she was like, "I was tired of waiting for you." I was like, "Oh."
You have a line to read.
Hey! That's what you get for rushing me, all right? Hey! What are you doing? What are you going to do if the paper burns?
Come on, it'll be fine. I mean, it's not like it's gonna burn right away, right? We just gotta keep an eye on it, and the paper will be fine. Well, they can argue all they want. I'm gonna keep an eye on this pork. Cool, looks like it's about time.
Awesome.
I'm gonna try taking the paper out.
Jumpy, be careful.
Sweet of her to care, but I know what I'm... Ouch!
See? I told you.
Hey, what the hell are you doing? Hurry up and take the paper out. It's not coming out. This thing's frozen stiff. I can't get it out.
So are we going to have to cut the meat?
Yeah, looks that way. All right, well, good thing we have that. All right, now that I've sharpened the knife. Yes, I cut the pork. Awesome, Junpei. Now we can cut out the paper.
I hope next Thanksgiving you carve the turkey and you react the exact same way.
Yes!
I carved the turkey!
I carved the turkey. This is the pork note.
Oh my god. C plus 10 plus F. Do you think it's some kind of code?
Damn it, they're just screwing around.
Junpei, do you know what C and F stands for?
You think maybe it means corporate finance? I thought it was clever and funny. All right. No. Yeah, I know. We don't,
But this is where we put the... Shut up, Junpei. We're trying to get out of here.
Shut the fuck up, Junpei. Wow, tough crowd. He would say something like that.
All right, so C is 12. Plus 10 is 22.
Wait.
A, B, C, D, E, F. So F is 15? Oh. This is probably what you're supposed to use to enter the password. Maybe if we put it in the right number, it'll open the oven door. Junpei, maybe the note you found earlier?
Yeah, I know.
Do you know how to enter those numbers?
For some reason they do this every time like a number pad pops up. I don't get it, but we'll bear through it this time and then I'll skip it every time after that.
Okay. I think E is for enter and C is for clearing.
So basically, when I'm ready to submit my answer, I press E. So if I screw up, I just press C, right?
Lotus nodded.
All right, let's give it a shot. It's like, I've used a calculator before in my life.
Yeah.
All right, so C
So
is...
do we add them together or do we do 1,
It did say
2?
plus.
Yeah.
So 12.
Plus 10 plus
22.
15.
Yeah, F is 15, so
37.
It's not it.
Clear. Try 1, 2, 1, 0, 1, 5.
Oh, it can only be 3 digits.
Oh,
So you-
interesting.
Yeah.
So should we add all the numbers to get the digital root?
Let's see, so 12, 10,
so-
22, 37.
So 10.
that's- So the digital root is 10, which is 1.
What if we added
So-
1, 2, so 1 plus 2 plus 1 plus 0 plus 1 plus 5?
I'm about to tell you something that's gonna make you mad. You remember how 10 isn't actually 10?
So it's 12 plus 16 plus 15.
Yes. Sorry, I went down
This
this
game
same
is
road.
great.
I went down this same road when I was playing it.
I'm sure you did.
And I was
yeah.
like, no, it's 37. What the fuck?
Oh my god.
Yeah, and then like I think it took about like 5 minutes of me just like messing around with this dumb thing
So it's
before
43.
So it's what?
43.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Isn't that stupid?
bitch.
Is that fucking dumb? I hate it. Sounds like metal is falling. Well, I guess that went well.
Oh my god. That makes me mad.
Yeah! The door opened!
Good job, Jumpy!
Oh.
The Saturn key.
This looks like a lowercase h, but the line through it is throwing me off.
This is the symbol for Saturn. Remember, there was an elevator next to the main staircase. Wasn't there a mark like this on the card reader next to it?
Oh yeah, I remember that. Guess that means that card ain't gonna help us get out of this room then.
I'm not sure. Why don't we try it out?
Okay.
I mean, what other choice do we have? Ew.
Yes! I think it's unlocked now.
You did it, Jumpy! Let's get out of here.
Yes! Let's go!
How many times am I gonna have to say, you did it, Jumpy? You found it.
I think we've been here before.
All right, guys. Well, this is a good stopping point.
Yeah.
And then we'll come back tomorrow for part 4. But first,
Boom.
what did you think about the events of this episode? Time for the
Hexadecimal bullshit was a little much for me. Are we gonna run into more stupid number shit?
Yes, it's the nonary games. Yes, we will run into lots of numbers.
Well, but like that, where it's like, these numbers don't actually mean these numbers.
Oh, hexadecimal is the only time it pops up.
Okay, great.
But this isn't the last time we'll use hexadecimal.
No, I'm gonna forget.
No, you won't.
10 will be difficult, but
It's just
okay.
10 through 15 is A through F. That's all it is.
Then why is 10 15 and not 10?
10 is 16.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's what I mean. Why isn't 10 10, A is 11, B is 12? And so on down the line.
It can be that in a different form of hexadecimal.
The one that makes sense? Sorry, that was very intense. I'm not yelling at you. I love
I'm just telling the
you.
facts. And someone's yelling at me.
I love you, I'm sorry.
Okay, that's gross. They don't need to see that. Yeah, so anyway. So lots of weird things. June knows some weird shit.
Yeah, she does.
Pretty strange.
Yeah, she does.
Strange girl. All right.
She knows a lot of weird shit about the Titanic.
Yeah.
So does she know weird shit about, well I guess she...
Well, she knew a lot of stuff in the freezer that wasn't related to the Titanic.
That's true.
But she talked about Ice 9, and she talked about
Dry ice.
right, and she talked about glycerin, which is interesting because she said that glycerin, or that it seemed like it was communicating in a way that we couldn't sense,
Right.
which is kind of
It's a theme.
similar to what Lotus was talking about with the morphogenetic fields. Which, by the
Yes.
way, I looked it up after we recorded that video. All that stuff's real. Richard Sheldrake is a real person. In fact, he's still alive today.
What?
Yeah, he's still alive
That's
today.
crazy.
And he wrote about morphogenetic fields and everything, and those BBC experiments actually happened.
Oh my gosh.
So that's kind of crazy.
What a crazy world we live in.
Yeah.
This is cool. I like that they're talking about real things and they're not just making stuff up.
Yeah. Like
That's
some of
cool.
them are... most of the stuff isn't entirely fictional.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, they dramatize it for the entertainment factor, but
Right.
I mean, who doesn't?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. That's really cool.
Yeah.
There's
So
so
you're
much
liking it
research
so
I want
far?
to do. Yeah, I like that they're inserting these weird tidbits of information that it's obvious it's going to all come together at some point, but I love how random it seems now.
All right, guys. Well, we'll see you guys for part 4 tomorrow. One quick thing to note. What we're going to be doing with this series is we're going to be taking weekends off.
Yay!
So we're only going to be uploading videos during the weekdays. So after part 4 tomorrow, we're going to take the weekend off, and part 5 will be on Monday.
That way, if you happen to miss a video during the week, you can have the weekends to catch up, and so can we.
And I'm trying to do this thing where I take weekends off. That's what my new schedule on my main channel has been supposed to help.
So we can have days off?
That's what I'm trying to do. But anyway, okay. Well, we'll see you guys tomorrow.
Think critically.